Hello and welcome to a new episode of I Can Do, episode 225. We are moving forward in 2024. Hope and pray all is well with you. Keep it simple. Keep it simple is what I want to discuss today. No matter what area of your life you can think about, I think we can always go back to this idea of keep it simple. I've heard people talk about how everything we needed to learn, we learned in kindergarten. That may be true to a degree, but that's not exactly everything we needed to know in life that we got from kindergarten. But I do think the idea of keeping things simple is something really important. Many times we can overanalyze, we can maybe even read too much about a particular thing, and we become a little bit more paralyzed. We don't keep things simple. So think about different areas of your life. Think about areas where people are working today, this year, they started last month. Maybe they're feeling a little bit of resistance right now, and they have not been keeping things simple. Think about your fitness or your health. Keep it simple. So let me give you some tips to keep things simple in your life. Number one, when it comes to your health and fitness, keep it simple by consuming enough water. Water, whether you put fruit in it, electrolytes in it, whatever the case may be, drink water. In fact, you probably can say drink more water. One of the easiest things to do for our health is simply to drink more water. If you're drinking sodas, coffee, teas, drink water, drink more water. And you don't have to just take everything away immediately. You can decrease things if you so choose to, or maybe you just choose to add more water. That's a simple thing to do to improve your health. Number two, get more sleep. There are hundreds, if not maybe thousands, of books out there about the benefits of sleep. We know by now in 2024, scrolling on our cell phones, watching Disney Plus before we go to bed, guilty, will disrupt our sleep. There is sufficient data that if you cut caffeine off by noontime, that will dramatically improve your sleep. Now, you can drink caffeine late in the afternoon and still go to sleep. It just won't be the same quality kind of sleep. So keep it simple. Sleep. Get more sleep. I continue to see in my life that when I tell myself I still have some actions or some tasks that I want to do, I can wait until the morning to do those things. And more often or not, everything works out perfect. Get more sleep. I'm on 7, 8, 9 days now, 7+ hours of sleep. I feel drastically better. Get more sleep. All right. That's a simple thing you can do. Number three, for your health, move your body. Move your body. You can go to your backyard. You could go on a walk. You can jump rope. You can do push ups. You can do sit ups. You can walk in place. You can do wall push ups. You can get a membership at a gym. You can go to a sauna. You could go to a steam room. You can go swimming. You can go hiking. You can play around with your kids. Move your body. Now, notice I didn't give you a number of 20 minutes or 5 days or 6 days. You figure that out on your own. I think what will happen is as you move your body more, you will want to move your body even more. Move your body more. All right. So drink more water, get more sleep, move your body. Number four, keep it simple with your health by not having any diets. No diets. I know people will push back on me with this. What about keto? What about carnivore? Carnivore? What about vegan? What about vegetarian? No diets. All right. Try it out for 90 days where you're not limited to not eating anything and see what naturally happens to your body. I think you'll see that you'll have better portion control. better enjoyability and enjoying, I don't know if enjoyability is a word, but enjoying your food more. No diets. I have a book called My Stupid Book where I have put down things that I know long term don't work well for me. No diets. I had a friend who recently asked me, "What diet are you currently doing?" I said, "I don't have a diet. If I want some toast, I'm going to eat some toast. If I want some sugar, I'll eat some sugar. No diets. Uh, moderate. Portion control is important. Um, Measuring things, you can do that as well. But get your fruits, get your vegetables in. No diets. Keep it simple. What if we just kept it simple and just ate when we were hungry and stopped eating when we were not hungry? And we naturally will get a fast, an 8 hour, 10 hour, 12 hour, 14 hour. Keep it simple. By the way, let's make that number 5. Fast. Fasting. Fasting is free. Fasting is available to everyone around the world. Fast from eating all the time. I have noticed that when I eat earlier in the evening time, then I feel better before I go to bed. I'm not burping as much, I'm not as bloated, and I rest better as well. Fast, a natural fast, is just from the time you go to bed to when you wake up. Sometimes we fast when a loved one dies. We're not in the mood to eat. Fasting, you'll see, will help everything. And so that's a simple way to improve your health. Fast. So think about what we just talked about. Drink water, get more sleep, move your body, no diets, fasting. Those are all simple elements that we can all tap into at this very moment. All right. So think about that with your health. Think about education. There's constantly things out there to improve your education and your knowledge. One of the simplest ways to improve your education and knowledge is by keeping it simple and getting a library card. Library cards are free. You can keep it simple and you can rent out books, movies, whatever the case may be. That's a simple way to improve your education. You can go, number 2, to Coursera.com. There are plenty of free college level classes and different things that you can learn along the way to improve your education. You can go to a website called ultraspeaking.com. I first started doing Ultra Speaking in 2020 and have done coaching with Ultra Speaking. It's a fantastic website and program, and they have speaking games that you can do for free. Another way that you can improve your education for free is to listen to a podcast. There are hundreds or thousands of podcasts out there. Please subscribe to the I Can Do podcast. Please leave me a review and a rating as well so more people can hear it. Subscribing to podcasts has been fantastic for me. I've just learned so much. I've connected with so many people. It has been amazing. Pick up a book and read. That's one of the best ways to learn more. Talk to people. There's something else you can do. Talk to people. Ask inquisitive questions. That's a way to improve your education as well. So when it comes to our fitness, when it comes to education, keep it simple. The same is true with money. What if we could keep money simple? Now, there are a lot of complicated things with money. I don't know them all completely, but I do know some simple things that we can do to keep it to keep things simple and to improve our lives. Number 1, save money. That is one of the easiest things to do and one of the more challenging things to do. But save more than we spend. If we start off with $1 where we save more than what we earn and save more each month, start off with $1, then 5, then 10, then 20, then 50. I'm still a work in progress, but I do know that that is a simple thing that we can do. Save money. Number 2, look for ways to eliminate debt. Look at your subscriptions. Maybe it's to a website, some kind of social media platform, maybe even podcasts. Podcasts have a lot of subscriptions now. Even like things like Fox News, there's like things that have a paywall. ESPN, they have paywalls and things like that. But there are still resources out there where you don't have to pay money to get content. Those add up tremendously. Cancel certain subscriptions throughout the year. I'm getting ready to cancel Hulu after the Super Bowl. Actually, I'm going to cancel it today after this recording. I want to cancel Hulu because we just got it for the NFL season. And we may get a YouTube NFL package next year or this coming year, depending on the price and the benefits. Because even with Hulu, we're not really watching anything else on Hulu except football. So those are simple ways when it comes to money. Save, keep debt to a minimum, and look at your current budget to see what is actually in there that you could eliminate to help save some more money. Your income, as Dave Ramsey talks about, is typically going to be the driving force or the biggest way to make money. So the more you can dive into some of the details with your income, the better off you will be. So keep it simple. Think about fitness and health, education, money. There's a lot of other things that we could talk about as well. But those are a great place to start as we begin the new year, where what if we just kind of reimagined how we did things? I have been guilty before of thinking, well, if I do more, then I'll get further. Sometimes that can work, but sometimes that will just merely 2x your life. But if we 10x our life and say, well, okay, how can I go from a place that I've never been or get to a place that I've never been before? Then that will require that we reimagine some things. And that includes thinking about how we use money and our time and our health and all that kind of stuff. So think a little bit different this year. Is there something in your life right now that you're just over complicating for no reason? It does not need to be as complicated as you think. What if you kept it simple? Even like with things like our planners, we buy new planners every year and we say, okay, if I just get this system here, no, I don't know if that's going to work. What if we just kept it even more simple? I used to have multiple calendars. I use the Google Calendar. I'd have a calendar for work and a personal calendar. And I said, well, this is a lot. Calendar on my Apple phone. What if I just kept it simple and just had one? And it's changed everything. Keep it simple. Now, I do understand that not everything in life will always be simple. I get that. However, don't use that as an excuse to say, well, see, I just have to make everything complicated. No, you don't. Keep it simple.